basement, no longer alone, with my homegirl Terez on the microphone. Music, politics, or just chatting it up. Brunch in the basement, see that's what's up. You never know who might run through. Legendary artist or someone brand new. You miss a lot when you miss one day. At least that's what I heard somebody say. But it doesn't really matter what whoever says. It's always a good show with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Brunch in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Let's see who we got today or what we doing today or whatever it is, it's gonna be good. Woo!
Two people just meeting, barely touching each other. Two spirits greedy, trying to carry it further. And you and I am another. And we should be one inside each other. See inside me, love's here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside my love? See inside me, love is here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside me? Love is here inside me. Two strangers, not strangers, only lacking the knowing. Both willing, healing, infinite growing. And while we're here, the whole world is turning, and we should be one, feeling the yearning. See inside me, love's here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside my love? See inside me, love is here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside?
That's my girl Gloria Ryan right there. And yes, she can swim in that note. She can swim in it. You're listening to WJBR Internet Radio. Brunch in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Love's here inside me. Do you wanna ride inside my love? Inside me, my love. Inside me. Do you wanna ride inside me? Inside me. Do you wanna ride?
Baby, let me holler at you. There's something we gotta do, but I wanna make things very clear. See, I'm newly single, babe, and I ain't trying to get back in no thing, but I'm trying to get right into you. I wanna knock on that door, if you let me in. I wanna beat on the walls and get a good ride in. I'm in need of healing, babe. I'm on that Marvin Gaye, so let me know what works for you. Hey, you're all I need to survive this night. You're all I need to survive this night. Although I'm down to do this again, I'm okay with a one-night stand, as long as we stay on the same page. Due to recent history, we can't allow this to be getting caught in our feelings. But if it's loving you need, I'm here to please. I'm even down on my knees, and you can serve it to me. Not trying to think about life, a healthy distraction seems nice. So let me know what you wanna do. I need to survive. There's just too much to unpack in my head. It's all too cold in my home and in my bed. There is much to go. I admit I'm using you, and it just ain't right. It just ain't right. Just need some affection to help me get through this night. 'Cause you're all I need is to get by this night. Oh. I need some affection. I need some attention. So tired of being by myself. Oh, I'd rather be inside of somebody else. Yeah,
Rezzy Pooh,
What it do?
how you doing, baby?
Now, you know I don't particularly care when people redo classics, right?
Yes.
That joint right there, Gloria, Ryan.
I know. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about that song and what had happened was. Just a little bit, but I have to.
Baby.
One day you and I will chat, but let me just tell you what had happened. So a dear friend of mine had passed away, and he and his partner had this little club called Bangin' Ass Artists, and they would have all these different indie artists come through, as well as legends like this is how I met Karen Wheeler. They were good friends with her, they're friends with Letticy and so forth and so on. And so there was a memorial service for him. And then we had a party later, and all of these people, these singing people, came through and sang. In comes Gloria Ryan. She gets on the stage, and as you know, she's beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah,
the girl is sexy as hell. Let's just, throw it out there. So, okay, nice presentation. And at that time, that was during the time that I was producing concerts. I was, always looking for new artists and new things. So I was watching, and paying attention. And yeah, so
okay, sorry.
I don't know why that's funny, but all right. So anyway, no, I know why that's funny. But anyway, I was paying attention. So she announced that she was gonna sing Inside My Love by Minnie Riperton. And that's when I got deflated at that moment because I was like, don't do that. See, you and me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, sweetheart, you're cute. Go up there and sing something else,
Oh, I wouldn't have done that.
But that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I'm being real. I didn't say, I didn't go up and say it. I didn't know her. I didn't know her at that point.
Okay.
But she got up on the stage. She said she was gonna. I was like, no. So what happened? She put this little Caribbean beat up under it. There was a live band, I believe. And it was a nice little flow to it. And I was like, all right. And then she's, doing her thing. And I'm like, all right, let me tell you, honey, she hit that note.
Mm-hmm.
She beat the shit out of that note and swam in it.
I know what. Let me provide some context so that we won't be looking crazy. And I say we because and it's not that we don't think that if you say you step on a stage in front of folks and you say you're gonna cover a classic like Minnie Riperton that requires that have such accent notes that require interpretation. Now I know that listen, I've grown up with singers. I'm married to a singer. I've dated many singers. Occupational hazard. No, I don't go seeking them out. Occupational hazard. But and been in many auditions and things like that from the other side of the chair as a production stage manager. Okay, so you're gonna hear a lot of renditions of songs over and over and over and over and over, like and it started early, and I never knew that this was going to be a career choice because I can think back as far as like junior high school auditioning talent shows and things like that. So you hear 90 million versions of, let's say Luther Vandross and all, and all kind, and everybody can't hit the note, but that's not what they hear in their head.
Right. Like me. But I know it. When after I hear myself, I'm like, okay.
Listen. There's got to be some serious steam in that shower.
I feel
like some serious steam. But so when someone says they're getting up there covering Minnie Riperton, and I've told you my story about Mo even covering Purple Rain, I was like,
yeah, but she could tear that shit. She could do that.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You hear the chords and you go, ooh, this is going to be
right.
This is going to be really good or really bad. There's no in between. And I don't care how much you change the key to match your this or that. When somebody stamps a classic,
Yeah.
You know who else stamped a classic that covered it, that smashed it? One of my favorites, because I have a couple of groups, either groups or solo artists that covered a classic song and smashed it.
Okay.
All right. One of my faves. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Brownstone.
Oh yeah.
Covered the Eagles' I Can't Tell You Why.
Yeah.
Smashed it. But them harmonies and Brownstones was bananas.
Yeah. That's that's easy. Whitney doing I'm Every Woman.
Come on now. Whitney could do I'm Every anything.
Yeah. And let me just say though, everybody that can sing can't sing everything. You
Right.
can't cover everything. Everything is not for everybody. There're just some songs that some artists should leave alone. And there's some artists that I respect as great singers that I wouldn't want to hear them sing "I'm Every Woman."
Hmm. But
You
I would
know,
love to hear an interpretation. If I like them as a vocalist or like them as an artist, I would love to hear their interpretation.
but there's some people that I respect as artists, and I do not respect their interpretations of some Shaka Khan songs, and I have actually threatened to put out hits on them.
Oh,
And I'm not going to say who.
see, you're a shockaholic.
I am that. But before we go forward with that, let me just do this. That's Gloria Ryan. That's my girl right there, I have to say. And after that performance, I did end up hiring her for a couple of shows, and she is now my baby sister. That's how that went, just like that. And we became very tight. I'll say that.
Cool beans, cool beans. And
Yeah.
with Gloria here, she's such a sunshine.
Yeah, she run through one day, but we're gonna have her eventually as a guest. She's working on some stuff, and she'll come through. I know she was here before. We did have a run through for something, but we'd do that again. That's easy.
Mhm.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. So how is your Saturday going so far? How's everybody's Saturday? Shout out to all the folks geared up and on this morning. What's poppin', P Boogie?
P Boogie in the house.
What's poppin', Faye? I see you. Good morning. Y'all need to go check out Faye's things. She is a designer, recreator of sorts. Talented lady. If you got something, you know how you have things, and she puts an amazing remix on stuff, and you won't even recognize it being the same garment. It's Faye's things. She's Faye's things. FAYES_things, I think, on Instagram. Go check her out.
Go check her out.
Go check her out.
Oh, we're glad that you up and listening to us too. Pray you're in good health and spirits.
Yeah.
You know what? Today is one of those days that I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I don't know what.
Well, you'll figure that one out. And I just want to say condolences, unfortunately, to the family and friends of the late, great Hank Aaron.
Yep, Hank Aaron. Larry King passed away also.
Larry King, another giant.
It's just been a lot. Watch what you see on social media. Hank Aaron did take the coronavirus vaccine, but it was a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of days ago, as some of the memes show. And let's wait for the results of the autopsy and finding out, to me, I'm thinking, that's kind of coinkadinkle, but I don't want to rush to judgment. But with anything, there are risks, and some people, if any vaccine has the potential to kill, just like it has the potential to heal. I feel so, I don't know. All I can say is I'm not taking it. And may they rest in peace. And let that be that.
Yes, I too love Kiki Wyatt's version of Love Under New Magic. That's a singing fool. That's a singing fool there too. Shout out to Kiki Wyatt.
Now, Kiki Wyatt, man.
Beast.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes that voice, she could do anything. Yeah. She's crazy. She's crazy. Wait, what is this about a cougar? You know what? I'm in love with Her's voice, and it makes me feel like a cougar. I'm glad you shared that too. I'm glad you feel that too, because as old as I am, it don't matter sometimes. They grown. But make sure they grown, okay? Because you don't want to knuckle sandwiches, man. They came out with that vaccine way too soon. From what I read, vaccines need at least a 3-year testing period. I feel, you know what? I feel kind of bad that my doctor is going to be coming on Wednesday. I feel bad, and I may have to find another doctor after that because
oh shoot, what's happening? Oh no, what's happening?
only because I feel bad because I told her, she said, yeah, I took the vaccine. I said, well, that's nice for you, but for us in our show, we're not taking it. So if you want to come on, you could. Like,
listen, although I've made decisions for me and my family have co-signed decisions and things, that does not mean that, other people can't make decisions for what they find, because I know people who have taken it as well. And, it's a personal choice to take it. It really is.
Listen, Black Anonymous, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you share. All right, we have a goal. We have, if this is your first or really your second time watching the show because you saw the Dawn Robinson interview, which a lot of people really enjoyed that interview. We have a plethora of amazing interviews on WJBR Internet Radio. You definitely want to go through and just check some of them out. I do intend, if I ever get some free time, to start, putting up snippets from other broadcasts that we've done. But I think it's always best, and people seem to enjoy it most when they watch us in real time live. So please make sure that you come. We're here every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Time. And we're also here on Wednesday evenings from what time? 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, which is 4 to 6 Pacific Time. So please share. Everybody, if you enjoy the show and you're not able to give us a donation to keep the lights on, then share the show with 5 friends. Get 5 people to join us next Saturday. Because who's our guest next Saturday? I think next Saturday we're going to have Avery Sunshine.
Ooh, my girl. My God.
Oh my God, Avery Sunshine. She's all up in my iPod.
And she should be all up in your iPod.
Oh my God, she's all up in it.
Up and through. My yellow tongue today. I think I put too much turmeric in today, but it's hitting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, real yellow, super yellow. Every day I start my day off with a nice either cold cup with my, I make
Can you say that again about your tongue?
It's super yellow today. That was hilarious. That was the girliest, cutest laugh that I've heard.
Yo,
you were playing. You've been up at night doing your little witchcraft.
The little bit of time I get in this world to do something that I might want to do, this is the stuff that I want to do. I just want to do things to make you smile. If I make you giggle, then I know that I've done a good job.
See, I'm a giggler too. See, a lot of folks, and it's funny because folks that read me as being the straight lady, like just workload over a meal, that kind of, no.
Wait, being a straight lady?
Wait, not straight, literally.
Now you're talking some different language.
Exactly. Yeah. No. Let me clear that out before that's all over the blogs. No, I'm not straight at all. But what I but what I will say is that, the meaning straight in terms of humor, like, kind of dry, deadpan. No, I'm actually a giggler, but I laugh a lot on the inside.
Does it bother you that you have that that people misunderstand your humor?
Bother me?
Yeah. Does it like a little bit like make you say, wait a minute?
No, not really, because I find that funny sometimes. People are people, it's always interesting. I'll say it's more interesting than anything else. But but what bothers me is folks that think they have the folks that think they know for sure, and then I'm looking at them like, because I'm not gonna go back and forth. I ain't going back and forth with you. Like I'm not. You were funny as hell. Hey, Faye, that's family right there. I love you, Faye.
Okay, I just want to answer this question. I think it was LaVonne, yes, who said, "Wait, where do I donate?" On the website WJBRinternet.com. There's so many things you can do there. There's so many things you could shop our gear and get some interesting cups.
I'll show you the back of my sweatshirt.
Oh, that's the dope one. I love that sweatshirt. I got one of those too, the zip up hoodie.
This has been confiscated, so I'm wearing it as long as she can wake up. She snatched it up.
Yo, we have to go out and get some pics of us twinning, because sometimes every now and then you and I are both wearing the same kind of gear or something. So I think it'd be cool, if we can get some photos together. But yeah, so we have our 24-hour radio station, and that's on the website. And also, when you scroll down right near where Plato, there's a quote from Plato. There's a lot of intellectual and fun things on the website. Go all through it. You can see old videos and whatever. Yeah, there's a little donate button, and it's not highlighted. And maybe we should rethink that and make it big on every page. Donate, please. Donate on every page. Yeah, I think I feel funny asking people to donate. So when I put it up there, I put it so small that you could barely see it. But yeah, and I even put it $10 donations. Look, if you got $100, you can do that too. Whatever donation you want. I'm so and you know what? I want to thank Walt Taylor. Walt Taylor is a very generous soul, and actually he donated enough to keep that website running for 1 month. And I appreciate that. And that month we dedicated this show to Walt. And thank you so much. And if you provide us with a nice hefty donation, we will definitely dedicate the month to you too, for helping keep the lights on.
DJ Walt Taylor, shout out to DJ.
Shout out to the Old School Music Group as well.
Yes.
And I agree, Faye. I think she's funny too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Black Anonymous.
Absolutely.
That's such an ominous name, Black Anonymous. Yes.
No, dig it though. Black Anonymous.
I do too.
That's dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's right up our alleys. And
the white hoodie. And I personally had no business with a white anything, particularly a hoodie. Like I could wear a white t-shirt for at least half a day before it's guaranteed it's gonna be something on it.
Yeah. I don't even make it through.
Such a boy that way. Always in stuff. I should say man at this point, but I'm not.
Faye, we are asking, and I have to get better with that. You're right. A closed mouth don't get fed. Somebody said something mad funny. I think it was Tiffany Cross, who I'm a kind of a fan of hers these days. It's kind of easy on the eyes too. But yeah, Tiffany Cross. She's got a show now. I think it's Crossfire or something like that on what is it? MSNBC.
Okay.
And good morning, Keith.
Keith.
Yeah, she was saying how the hate pumpkin had told his people, I'll meet you down at the Capitol. I'll be marching down there with you. She said he wouldn't even crush a grape in a fruit fight. Couldn't even crush a grape in a fruit fight. That little thing right there, that was hysterical to me. I've never heard that before. Sometimes, I think I've heard it all, done it all, seen it all. That was new. Can't even crush a grape in a fruit fight. I'm waiting for the next person to get bad with me so I could say that. Yeah, she's good, right? She's cool. She's cool. All right. So you wiggling a little.
No, I'm you know what I heard in my head just now?
What's that?
I love that run in this song that you played by David Sosa.
That
one. I wait for that. I wait for that.
Yeah, he's something, man. Thank you, Keith, for introducing us to David Sosa. That guy is amazing.
And such
isn't he cute? He's a good soul. You know what? Let's play another one of his songs just because we can. How about that?
Because we can.
It's David Sosa with Goodbye. And you're listening to WJBR Internet Radio. Brunch in the Basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Sad to say, it's over now, yeah. And it's such a shame. It's not what it could be. Yeah. We tried and we tried, built brick by brick. It all came down, and yet we both try to stick to our guns. We stayed in a race without no way to run. See, sometimes things they come to an end. Sometimes things they do come to an end. Sometimes things they do come to an end. And sometimes you try to get it right. You try to get it right. And sometimes you can't believe your eyes. Oh, 'cause everything you've done, it took so long. You're giving all your time, your energy, money, and it's all gone. You turn your head 1 minute, and a few years have passed. Giving all you had, there's just no more. Why you try to make it last? Sometimes they do come to an end. Sometimes things they do come to an end.
Hey.
You know what? I had to stop that. Forgive me for those of you who might have been into it. I just caught myself feeling pretty emotional right now.
Emotional?
Emotional.
What's happening here? What's going on?
I know. What is going on? Because I'm not. No, yes, I am. I am a very emotional person. I was going to lie to y'all and say, I don't get it. But I do. This time in the world is it's been a really, for me, right? It's been a very, very challenging almost 2 years at this point. You know, like I'm like, what is going on? What world are we living in? There's so much stuff, you know, like a lot of bad stuff mostly. But obviously you can always find a blessing, and it's up to us as individuals to look within ourselves, to look around us, family, friend, you know, the fact that we're still here, you know, to find our gratitude and swim in that.
Right.
But when people are time and time again generous, thoughtful, it's a beautiful thing. And it's more than anything tangible. And yes, okay, Pop, you are absolutely right. Let me
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay. So what had happened was, you know, we're talking about donations and so forth and so on, and just at the mention of it, Walt sent us a donation. And more than what it means in terms of money, you know what I'm saying? It means the caring, the generosity,
Community.
the community.
And the understanding and belief is if I win, you win. We all win.
Exactly.
Wow.
You know, that, well, that means so much more to me than you can ever understand.
Thank you, Walt.
That right there means the world to me.
To us.
To us. You know, it touches me in a particular way because, you know, again, I don't ask for anything. You know, we just make it happen, and that's just that. And you know, and Walt's another dude, you know, ever since we ran across one another, he's been a big brother. And he said ain't nothing I could do about it. And I wouldn't do nothing about it even if I could.
That's what's up. Yeah. Out to the Taylor crew, because it's a lot of beautiful Taylors. I go through sometimes when he's posting stuff and I see the pictures of his grands, and you know, they just look like
pop.
Beautiful, beautiful Black loving family. And thank you for your tremendous heart and graciousness, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I just had to, you know, put that out there. In your own way, Walt, you are a healer, and I want you to understand that. You know, it's more about, you know, supporting music and supporting the show and that sort of thing. There's a healing in generosity, in love, in peace, in community, in brotherhood, and in sisterhood. You know, there's healing in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when we support and love on one another. So, you know, it's just a beautiful thing.
And you know, it's funny when you speaking of healing, I you know, and thank you for saying that, JaVonne, because it was it's very cathartic in a sense because, you know, coming over here and in our ancestry of being enslaved, community is what was broken up. So I think, and I always liken it to an internal calling for community, you know, because I remember growing up in the 70s, and you know, it was very like diamond in the back, sun rooftop, and gatherings, and you know, being social, and that has gotten away from us. You know, when there was a big mama in everybody's house, you know, and then you watch the big mamas get younger and younger, and you know, I think that there's a calling for that, a calling for respected matriarchs and patriarchs in the family that held everybody down, who you could go to split wisdom with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a picture of the youngest member of our family and the oldest member of the family on my mother's side at that time before she passed away, and it was beautiful to see her holding the youngest member, you know, just what it symbolized at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me play this by another beautiful spirit that I met thanks to you, Terez. How about that?
Oh.
Miss Gina Breedlove. Name of this is The Healers.
This is a song about coming together. This is a song about how word I am word and I know how to serve. This is a song about now. Somebody told us to love one another, quiet the mind and be still. Now is the time to believe who you are. Marry your soul with your will. I say we are the ones who will heal. Now is the time to believe who you are. Remember, only love is real. This is a song about healing the healers, opening hearts with a sound, changing the world with all of our hands together, standing our ground. And I say, we are the ones who will heal. Now is the time to believe who you are. Remember, only love is real.
Gina Breedlove. Yes, yes.
Woo! Yeah. So also, I just saw. I looked at my personal Facebook page. If you're watching this show on my personal Facebook page, please go to YouTube. WJBR Internet Radio. If you are for some reason opposed to YouTube, we also have a Facebook page, In the Basement with JaVonne and Terez. I cannot see your post, your comments, and your requests if you're commenting on my page right now. I won't see it until later on. So just to let you know, I know that there are a few people watching on that page. Please follow the direction of the ushers.
Yeah, and sometimes Facebook gets funny style. So, and when certain things are played, even though we're licensed, they like to run us through the mill anyway. So, when you cut off in the middle of anything, please, WJBR Internet Radio on YouTube. Like and subscribe it. That way, we'll pop up and say, "Hey."
It's so funny. Hey, Marsha, they just released a claim on some show we did like a year and a half ago when I was sitting on the other side of the basement, didn't have background when you were still doing the Charlie from Charlie's Angels thing.
Clowns. They must have hired the department and had some extra work to do.
And I'm like, I don't, if who cares that you released it now? Who's gonna, I don't even want to hear it at this point, but
goes into the archive. It was done already. We came in, it's almost like spanking a child after the what?
Yeah, once it's done, it's done. Once it's done, it's done. So now let's delve into, you know what? Maybe I should play a song and then we can chat a little bit about Miss Howard.
Man, let's go. Because you can play any. Okay.
What?
Can I pick or are you going to pick?
No, you go ahead. I hope it's something I actually got. What do you want?
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
You have a way of throwing me a curveball, and I like it, but
we crate diggers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do. We crate diggers. But I'll keep it simple. Let's play my favorite one of the ones that I sing in the shower to this day. I've been up and up and down up. Can we go there?
What's the name of it?
All right. The name of it is Ain't Nobody Like You. Let's go.
Ain't nobody. Hold on for a second. Let's see. Ain't nobody.
Not to be confused with Can't Nobody. I know. No, Ninny, that's not it.
It's not what this is.
No, you painfully you shockaholic from the ninth inning, and no, not that one. Although that is a classic.
I'm just saying.
See, everything, like, you know what? If Shaka remotely had the word in its phrase, it's going to get played. And then people are like cracking up.
Look, man. Look. All right.
JaVonne, report to the control room.
I can't get it together right now. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Ain't nobody like you. Man.
Well,
you can
the only ain't nobody I got.
Okay, you can. All right, so then let's do Love Under New Management. No,
I don't want to do that one because that everybody knows that one.
Share my love.
Now that one, I love that too. Okay, that one. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Do that one. You could do Imagination. You could do This Bitter End.
Okay,
she got that joint with my boy Christopher Williams, who has one of the sexiest and beautifulest, the most beautifulest tone in the world. It's just like that.
I get at you.
Yeah, that joint that she did with him. Hope we can be together soon. That Harold Melvin classic.
Yeah, hope that we can be.
Hope that we. That's it. That's all you get. You're not getting me.
You know what? Just hearing, I didn't even play Shaka's voice, and just the beginning of "Ain't Nobody," it just made me so very happy in my spirit. And let me just tell you, I was watching this video. You know, I told you about these kids who they show their first time ever listening to certain music. They're teenagers, and the kid was like, okay, well, everybody's saying we should listen to Shaka Khan. We like her name. We never heard of her before. These are black boys, but we're going to try it.
Oh, wow.
I had to pause the video because I wanted to say, who are your parents? Who are your parents? Because we need to have a conversation. But
did you find Ain't Nobody Like You?
I found this.
Okay.
Shine until you come into my life and love reveals you will be the one for me. And I'll give you all I have to give, all the love, all the joy my heart can give, hoping you will share the same with me. Come share my love. Come share my love. Come share my joy. Come share my joy. Come share my love. Won't you come share with me, baby? Come into my life, share my love. There's a peak on every mountain, a shore for every sea. It's hard to understand why you meant for me. There's an answer to the question, but there's no guarantee. And I'll give you all I have to give, all the love, all the joy my heart can give, hoping you will share the same with me. Share my love. Come share my love. Come share my joy. Come share my love. Won't you come share with me, pretty baby? Come into my life. Share joy. Come share my love. Come share my joy. Come share my love. Come on, baby, my love. Come share my joy. Come on, baby, my love. Share my love. Come share my joy.
Woo!
There are times when I feel good now, babe. There are times when I know I should, oh darling. There are ones that I wanna do, but ain't nobody like you. Nobody. Ooh. I've been watching you for so long now, babe. In my heart, I'm feeling so strong for you, babe. And I hope you feel it too. 'Cause ain't nobody like you. And you know it, babe. Whoa. I've been up and I've been down. I've had my feet swept off the ground by somebody who just picked me up and threw me away. Yeah. I've been rich and I've been poor. I've had boys hitting up my door. But I know you're the only, really the only one for me. There'll be times when you wanna go now, babe. There'll be times when I wanna keep moving on. But not this time, gonna see it through. 'Cause ain't nobody like you. You know it, babe. You know it, you know it, you know. I've been around the world a few times. Oh, baby. I have searched, but I could not find my darling. Always end up feeling blue. 'Cause there's nobody like you. And you know it, baby. Ooh. I've been up and I've been down. I've had my feet swept off the ground by somebody who just picked me up and threw me away. Oh yes, yes you did now. I've been rich and I've been poor. I've had boys in and out my door. But I know you're the only, really the only one for me. Da, 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 da. You're so good to me. I should have won. That I did. Ain't nobody like you. You know it, babe. Sometimes I need your love. Sometimes I need you to care. So come put your arm around me. Show me that you'll be there. Say all that I'm trying to tell you is, baby, ain't nobody like you. And you know it, babe. And you know it, babe. Say, ooh, ain't nobody, ain't nobody. Ooh, ain't nobody, ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody. Ain't nobody, nobody like you. Nobody. Nobody like you, baby, like you, babe. Nobody, you know it, babe. Love it right. I've been up and I've been down. I've had my feet swept off the ground by somebody who just picked me up and threw me away. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody. No.
Christopher.
I got that feeling again, baby.
Yes, and I've got it too.
You think we can see each other?
You know, I really need to see you.
Come on. Let's make it happen.
I can't wait any longer. When I'm away from you, boy, all I seem to do is cry. And then when I see you, boy, my how the time does fly. I don't know if you need and love me the way I need you. I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon. Can you make it real soon? Can you make it real soon?
When I think about you, girl, chills run up and down my spine.
Sing, Chris.
And if my wish could come true, oh baby, I'd be with you all the time, yeah.
From her eyes, day or night, I sure do miss you.
Oh, you only heart can do, yeah.
Hope that we can be together soon.
I hope we'll make it real soon, yeah.
I hope that we can be together soon.
Maybe tomorrow.
I hope that we can be together soon.
I can't wait no
Can you
longer.
make it real soon?
Can we make it real soon?
Can you make it real soon?
Come on, baby. Come on, honey.
I hope that we
Maybe
can
tomorrow.
be together soon. Yeah. I hope that we
Maybe tomorrow.
can be together soon.
I can't wait.
I hope that we
I can't see
can
you.
be together soon.
I need to see you.
I hope that we
I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Making you sweet thing.
we're finally together.
So what you gonna do?
I wanna hold you.
Come on and hold me.
I wanna squeeze you.
Squeeze me.
I wanna love you.
Come on and love me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Together soon.
Got them real soon.
I've been trying to tell myself I don't need you. Trying to hold
for you and I can't tell no lie. You never really got to know me. I should have said it at the time. Words left unspoken, only gave you a token of my love. Take a second chance and see what you're missing. I'm just somebody you don't know as well as you think you do. So understand me this time, baby, be mine. You never really got to know me. I should have said it at the time. We only gave you a token of my love.
You're listening to WJBR Internet Radio in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
In my solitude, you haunt me with revelries of days gone by. In my solitude, you taunt me with memories that never die. I sit in my chair, filled with despair. There's no one could be so sad. No, with gloom everywhere, I sit and I stare. I know I'll soon go mad. In my solitude, I'm praying, dear Lord above, send back my love. I sit in my chair, filled with despair. There's no one could be so sad. With gloom everywhere, I sit and I stare. I think I'll soon go mad. In my solitude, I'm praying, dear Lord above, send me back my love. My mother told me a story about a strange fruit. Southern trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the sun breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Pastoral scenes of the gallant South, bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. What a strange fruit. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to sigh, for the sun to rot, for the tree to dry. Here is a strange and bitter
Wow, and we got kicked off Facebook. But it's okay. It's okay.
We should have been kicked off.
You know, but
so y'all swing on over. We told you to go to YouTube because Facebook gets funny style.
They can't handle the truth.
And for those of y'all just tuning in, we are listening to the incomparable Miki Howard.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. Yeah.
Catalog.
I mean, this woman, if you don't know, if like, I'm just gonna say whenever we have a guest coming up, I tend to listen to a lot more of their stuff, and that's the only artist except for Shaka Khan that I listen to throughout the week prior. And so I'm prepared and inundated with their music, and I have these questions, and Miki Howard, and this is, I hate to say it because I don't know whether or not it's a compliment or an insult.
Okay.
I mean it only as a compliment, but she's underrated. Like, people don't, like, she doesn't get the accolades I think that she deserves. And for the music that she's put out, we just gave you a sample of her catalog, and you can hear that voice. I mean, that rendition of Strange Fruit, phenomenal. And I've heard plenty of renditions. Billie Holiday, if you didn't know, is one of my favorite all-time singers. I think, yeah, she's on the wall there.
Mhm.
You know, I got Billie right behind me, and Shaka's not even right behind me. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks a lot to Billie. Not to say that I don't have pictures of Shaka in front of me, which I do, but you know. Anyway, I digress. Yeah. A lot of the interviews that I've seen, Miki says she talks a lot about being a big star, you know, which it's very interesting on this show. I've heard numerous artists talk about, you know, not being a big star. And in my eyes, they're tremendous stars. They've been very, very successful in the music industry. But I guess when you're in it, your idea of success is different, you know.
Well, I think that everybody defines success in their own terms. So, you know, yeah, that's a very personal thing, you know. Depends on what, you know, you'd have to ask her what that means, you know, and what her definition of a big star is, you know.
Exactly.
You know, because because my rotations, like there's go-to music, and at one point you couldn't even turn on the radio without hearing Miki Howard in the eras where I like music, and I tend to like stuff that was before my existence on the planet, and you know, during, and my rotation has Miki Howard in it, so I always hear her. You know, she's can't be compared to any singer right now. She's in her own lane, you know, and has always been. And you have singers, you know, like again, complimenting her, you know, and covering an artist that laid a foundation down is a tremendous compliment. And some of her stuff has been remade or sampled, let's just say, covered by a lot of tremendous, like for example, the Kiki Wyatt covered "Love Under New Management," tore it to the floor. Okay, but that's a Miki Howard joint, you know, and there's nothing like a Miki Howard original and nothing like a Kiki Wyatt cover. So that's a tremendous compliment from vocalist to vocalist.
Cover.
Yeah. And man, R&B will never die. That's, you know, I don't even know why, you know, and thank you. It is not dead. It will never be dead. You know, I just think that, you know, like everything else, every 15 years or so, like fashion, real estate, and music, things come full circle. But once you hear a classic, you can't unhear it. You know, once you've dug in a crate, you cannot undig the crate. You know, once you have a taste of once you have that taste, it will never go away. And I recognize that and it won't go away even if it's sampled. You know, you have to know that a lot of things that you hear today from some of the newer groups you know, that are out here making waves in their own right, you know, a lot of them are sampled. You know, you gotta check out. I mean, I don't think they have liner notes anymore, but you know, some of those beats and those tracks y'all hearing, they have, you know, they're sampled. Love, you know, it's not.
You kind of went out a little bit. Say that again. That last piece.
A lot of beats and stuff that you hear today underneath these tracks, a lot of them are sampled from classics. You know, and what we have to do as a people, and I mean folks of color, is stop labeling things old school because they're timeless classics. These are classics that you can listen to when they first came out, and you can listen to now, and they will still hit you the same way, you know. So they're classics. And if Miki Howard appears anywhere in your local areas, you need to go see her because she still puts it down, all the way down, you know. And she's a good time. She really is a good time. So yes, and I agree exactly. R&B stands for rhythm and blues. As long as human beings have rhythm and blues, there will have to be songs written in that spirit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wanda, you dropping a lot of Libra teas, and from when I see a few Libras online, shout out to P Boogie, one of my favorite Libras, and myself. You need to share some of that stuff you teasing out there, Miss Wanda Wisdom, about Libras. And Miki Howard, of course, is a Libra, yes. And yes, we are the only sign in the zodiac that is not represented by an animal. Okay, everybody else is an animal. We are the only one. We are the only inanimate object. So
yeah. So again, I want to just reiterate. I know everybody's talking about Libras because Miss Miki Howard is a beautiful Libra, and we could delve into that with her if she'd like to. And our co-hostess with the mostest, Terez, is also a beautiful Libra. That music that we played, out of all of that music that we played, of Miki Howard, I'm looking forward to asking Miss Miki Howard which song is her favorite. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I bring you the beautiful, the lovely, outrageous, oh my God, to the bone, Miss Miki Howard, y'all.
Hey,
hi, beautiful.
Up.
how are y'all doing?
We are beautiful. How are you?
Good.
We had to take our audience on a trip through some of your classics, babe. We had to do it.
Well, thank you. It's good to be remembered.
Oh, wait. Now, first of all, don't say remembered as if it's past tense, because on this here show, you are in rotation. So let's just start there.
Well,
Exactly. We went through, I mean, I to make you sit through it, and you sang it yourself, probably would be very nostalgic for you, but for us, it's everyday music in our iPods. We playing Miki Howard all day, every day anyway. So I have to tell you, I'm absolutely thrilled to see you on the show. This is like a dream come true. So welcome.
you guys are so kind. Thanks for having me.
How you been holding up, Miki? How you been?
Girl, I'm good. I hate not working, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, I'm really happy.
Okay, good. What if some of the, I'm trying to extract, because me, this whole, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, this whole COVID thing has pissed me all the way off, but there's some upsides to being at home with my family. I see my wife more. She's here. You just kind of, settled into some stuff, and the creative juices have been flowing. And I know that you're a writer, so I know you got some stuff. I hope you do, at least, because we miss you, Miki. We need you dropping stuff. This is the time, man. We can't.
I needed time to recuperate from 45 years of being on the road, and
wow,
and hitting it hard every weekend, every other weekend, and soon as you find out you don't know people like you thought you knew them, because you don't spend time with them. You're only there, for the dinners, or or something serious or something, like that. But now I've had time to spend with everybody, from the daughter-in-laws. I lost one of my daughter-in-laws due to the COVID. My son caught the COVID. We had some birthdays, and I was here for everything, which I've been doing this so long. I missed birthdays with my children. I haven't missed birthdays, with my grandson, one of them at least. But all of that kind of stuff I've been catching up on, and finishing and starting a lot of things that I was writing, all the way to the point of my book. Now, I'm like,
wow,
it's come along, every 10 years or so. You should write a book. I start and I don't like it. And so now I'm like, if this would be the end of my book, I wouldn't be mad, because I'm happy.
Wow. That is gratitude. That is complete gratitude. I have to ask you though, you're writing a book. Now, I saw the movie, the Miki Howard story. What part did you play in writing that or having that story told?
I played a big part. It's true. The movie's true. I don't know how people take it. You know what I'm saying? In terms of how my mother came out. You know, I feel like no. Wait a minute. You know, she was just a woman and she died at 40. You know, so she was young, living her life, doing her thing, whatever. And you don't know much at that age with 3 children, and I'm the youngest. So I want to say, oh, excuse me, I feel like I got to sneeze. Hachoo.
God bless you. God bless you, love.
Excuse me. I'm glad you're not here. You know, we can't sneeze anymore or cough. Well, my mom, she was so fun, and she was strict and everything, but with me, she really was liberal to a great extent, and she was just any woman, you know. And I hate the way that a lot of people think, oh, I didn't love my mom or she didn't love me. It was regular, 16-year-old, put her out, whatever, and then she was gay and they feel like it was bad, and I didn't ever feel that way. I was always happy, I loved her friends, and all of my friends are gay, consequently, I really did. And I didn't grow up with people touching me and stuff like that until she decided to go straight and got married to this fool. And that was the first time I ever been touched, in an inappropriate way. And it really brought division between my mom and I. And that's what, she ended up putting me out and this kind of thing. But this was a terrific lady that really was talented. And I can't imagine what she went through. I'm, like I said, her youngest, and having children in the 50s and 60s by herself and strong. And I tell you, to this day, I tell people, I didn't know what a man was for. Literally. I mean, I hear people talking about women nowadays, you can do anything and you can be. We were never told we couldn't do anything. We had to do anything. My mom had 3 kids by herself in those days, and we lived, in great neighborhoods, and I don't know how she did it, but she didn't raise us to be, and we were 3 girls in my mom's house. The only thing we knew about a man is get married. We didn't know. He's like, I didn't know what they're supposed to do. I didn't know that we couldn't do certain things. I didn't know that, we just got the vote. I didn't,
How about that?
I remember my great grandmother taking me with her, in the civil rights movement. They were very involved in all that kind of stuff. And my mother certainly was too. And there was nothing she couldn't do. We moved refrigerators. We moved the sofa. There was no, you're a girl, you can't. Absolutely not. I never heard of that until I, started studying the Bible with certain people. And then they were, the man is the this. And I was like, what? What? Oh my God.
What? Well, first I want to say shout out to the Caravans, because your mother was a legend in her own right. Okay,
it was, man.
And mother and father both were groups, right? Mother and father.
Yeah, the Pilgrim Jubilees. And very, very, very popular in gospel. That's why the church people was mad at me. I was like, "What? Y'all didn't tell me it was a secret."
Miki Howard spilling the tea this morning.
I didn't know it was a secret. What should be secret about it? In my mind, I was like, it was the most wonderful, fabulous, free people with all the talent and all. What would God not love about everybody? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their thing, whether it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I have my own stuff. That's your personal relationship with God. And because I was there, I did learn that stuff. That was my basic religious, spiritual foundation. And from there, wherever you start, you grow from there.
Facts.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for sharing that, because on behalf of all the LGBT sisters and brothers and everybody in between, you know, that means a lot coming from somebody of your stature to you know, say, hey, be who you are. We love you anyway. We love you, whatever. We just love you.
We love you.
Thank you for that.
Anybody, you go in anyone's closet, honey. People feel like if you had abortions and stuff, you haven't committed murder. That's nothing for God to forgive you, or whatever it is. It's your personal relationship, and God will speak to your heart. And there is nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do that will save you. Because if it was, wouldn't we do it?
True.
You can't be the kindest person in the world and say, and just because I'm the kindest person in the world, God's gonna save me at the end. Because if it was true, that's your personal relationship with God. There's nothing you can do. There's some things you can do to keep you out. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because God, He's merciful God.
Amen. Go right there. Thank you so much for that. I had no idea you was going to take us to church this morning.
That's not church.
But you're right. You are so right. You know, people always worrying about somebody else's sin. You know,
Man.
Are you serious with that?
I posted a scripture, and my it was something about sex or something, I don't know, and one of my gay friends, this guy, he called me. He said, "Why would you post that? It sounds like you're against gay." I said, "Boy, I'm talking about myself, my fornication, honey. It doesn't nothing to do with you. If you feel it, it's like all sex is sex outside of the realm of what it's supposed to be. It's wrong.
Mickey said he's so bad. Mickey said he had his presence confused with the main event.
Oh my God!
I don't condemn. Whatever you do, you have your own condemnations for yourself. I know somebody over there don't allow shoes in their house. I don't. That's your shit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's true. Go ahead. What's next?
I love it. The last time I saw you, Mickey, was at the screening of the show that they did, your biopic. Let me ask you a question, because you had your beautiful grandson there, and and you looked fabulous, as you always do when you come through. How much of that movie did you not only consult on, but was there anything in the movie? Let me rephrase it. Is there anything in that movie that you would have liked to see differently portrayed?
I don't know. I don't remember now, but I would like, there's more to the story.
Right.
It's story in the short period of time, and people sort of want to lean to this way or that way, because there was so much going on. There were so many abuses when I got into show business that they wouldn't allow to talk about the black and white thing. Like, oh well, that's too, we don't really want to, we can get into one thing or another. Even on the unsungs that they did, the documentary type thing, they don't want to talk about the black and the white thing, which was major in my career. And you should know, Manifa, back in those days, they had urban departments. And you could not go to the pop side, which was, and all of us wanted to cross over like Whitney. And we all had the same sort of talent, and we should, and I'm considered to this day an urban artist. Here, and that was a major concern and reasons that I changed labels from this one to that one. And the major promise was that we would cross you over. You know, and that was because you made more money and you were seen and heard by more people. And now I don't know, it's just one chart.
You know,
It's a-
I have to tell you, I've been each time we have a new guest, I inundate myself. I was saying this a little earlier. I inundate myself with their music, with videos, and whatever I can find. I try to absorb it all. The last time I saw you was when you went to New York to do the Apollo event, and I had a few minutes to speak with you then. But
uh,
not really in depth or anything. It was really noisy. But um
where am I?
one thing that I said to you then, and you kind of agreed with me, and I'm wondering if you still feel this way. One of your greatest CD compilations was the Mickey Sings Billy.
Oh yeah,
That's my ultimate favorite.
it's my favorite too.
Can I ask you what inspired you to do that CD?
I'm actually a jazz singer. I'm a jazz singer, and I started so young. And they had Whitney Houston came out, and I think Anita Baker, and all the labels wanted you know an artist with a big voice and stuff. And I could do these records, I could do these songs, and I had children, and it was fun. And I'd been making records practically all my life. I had no idea it would be a hit record or not. I was just like, I didn't want to be in a group anymore, which was the group Side Effect. Um, and I was young, like 24. Still had a whole, life ahead of me. So I'm like, okay, I'll do these records. But with the condition that I'm always allowed to record one of my jazz favorites or standards. And that's why I got to do Imagination and You've Changed and things like that on the Atlantic label at the time when we weren't doing that, So I'm a jazz singer at heart, and generally I really am. And now the jazz people won't let me sing jazz because I sung all this R&B.
Well, they can't stop it. They can't stop
you from doing nothing.
Let me tell you something. I listen to that every time. It's like Terez says, your choices were tasty. I mean, cringe and joy when I listened to that entire CD. And Ulysses Pops, our co-producer, was remarking that Strange Fruit, how you tear that song up. You between that one, My Solitude, Don't Explain. Oh my God. I could go on and on.
We're crate diggers. We're crate diggers now. Come on now.
Let me just thank you for that. Bow down and thank you. You made those songs brand new again. And every time I listen, and let me just show you somewhere on my wall. I don't know if you can see my wall here, but Billy is always with me. So you make those songs brand new for me every time I listen. So I'm all being fanatical like a fan, crazy fan, because I am a fan. But thank you for redoing those songs the way you did it. Nobody can do it like you, Miki.
That's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to Audra Days. What is Lee Daniels movie? Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so riveting. You know how he is. It's going to be really true. It's going to get gory. I know it is because.
But let's not skip over the fact that you played Billy in Malcolm X.
Yeah, that was so fun. It was a wonderful experience, and it does. I mean, I feel really proud that I helped carry her legacy, so we don't forget. And that's the problem. Well, not the problem. That's the thing.
It's a problem.
That's why I do it. That's why I try to, don't forget these women, because we go through a lot as entertainers, and they really went through a lot. And they were excellent regardless of what they were going through. And they gave us hope. A lot of times, we still put those records on when we're feeling this way or that way, and we want to hear the original. We want to hear Billy like she sang it, because that 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 mood, it just exemplifies exactly what we're feeling. And once we hear it, and we can go on with our day, we've got our Ella Fitzgeralds and Abby Lincolns and Nina Simone's. We don't want to forget these women. They were amazing, and they were soldiers in the fight for equality.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They made public declarations of their radical. They were disruptors in their own right. Absolutely, everything you said, and then some. You gonna say something, Jay?
No, I was just gonna say that one of the people who are watching and listening, we have a comments section where people are writing their comments and listening. Everybody is very excited that you're here with us today, Miki. I just want to let you know that. And somebody wanted to know, how was it to meet Denzel? And someone also said, it said that the great Billie Holiday lived in Lenox Terrace in Harlem. While there, I wanted to knock on that door. I can't believe her apartment isn't treated as a landmark. Well, how they treat us. But I just wanted to say that that's what we try to do on this show. Try to give people their flowers that we can while they're here. And with that being said, yes, Miss Miki Howard, I just want to express my gratitude for all that you've done.
Facts.
Every single little thing, and I've looked at some of your other interviews. We don't actually interview here. We have more conversation, I think, than asking a whole bunch of questions. We just want to chit chat. We in the basement chilling, and we want to tell you that we love you. But some of the interviews that I've seen, I heard you report out about success and what that, the not reaching the level of success, or what level of success. To me, you are a brilliant star, a bright star. I'm just wondering, for you, do you consider yourself to be successful, and what is success in the music industry for you?
Oh, okay, personally, I'm successful personally. Yeah. Personally, I am happy and satisfied and still have things to look forward to. Professionally, I feel not so much. I was like, it's okay, I'm insulted professionally, actually. And it's the fact that so many of the talented ones are pushed away, and the ones that are willing to do anything to be heard or seen, and sometimes they are talented, but I don't like that. And I worked really hard, and I was really shit on, by people like you want to blackball you if you don't sleep with them. They want to blackball you, this or that, and there's no reason to do anybody like that. And they knew me, they knew my children. I'm not unreasonable or crazy, or they spread all these type of rumors, and these were women. A lot of times black women, and I ain't talking about Sylvia Rome, because I still love Sylvia. That's my girl. Because if it had not been for her doing her job and finding the songs and working hard, I wouldn't be here. Because after the Atlantic days, I went to Giant Records, and we had one or two hits, and I was allowed to do the Miki Sings Billy. But the sacrifice I made to do that song, though, that album, you haven't heard really records from me since, or changed. Make records every 3 years or something with this one or that one. But now I'm close to retirement age, but no, professional success, no. I mean, I got the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP Awards, and things like that, and I couldn't be prouder. But they don't call me today. They do Soul Train, everything, this and that. They don't call me. And I was there for the first and second Soul Train Award. Awards and danced on Soul Train and sang on Soul Train and supported Don Cornelius, and I love that family. And I don't think they have a lot to do with that anymore. You don't see me on BET. The Unsung on TV1. I mean, I did them so many ratings, so much this and that, and they host the NAACP Awards, and I'm never invited, not even asked to present. I've never sung at Essence. Never. I work a lot, but I don't work in any venues that you typically see our acts at. I work basically at the city wineries around the country, which is a really great venue, and they're so much fun. And Yoshi's in Oakland and stuff like that. I'm not on any festivals. Have you ever seen me?
No, but we got to change that.
I mean, but that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And
that hurts my feelings.
Can I make a real quick and this is not a shameless plug because I want to take advantage of the fact that we're an international radio show, and I just want to say to folks that are listening that watch our show, that hear our show, y'all need to get Miki Howard up and through some of these venues. And I know that this COVID thing will be a thing of the past in 5 seconds. And I know a lot of y'all gonna have to recoup some long money that y'all lost. And what a better way to do it by hiring a sure thing, because you don't want to gamble when you're trying to make your money back. Get Miki Howard up in your buildings. Thank you. Continue.
You're so sweet. I'm okay. I'm good. God blesses me so. It's amazing. It's amazing. And every day I'm encouraged to stay my course because I'm happy. And God blesses me. Honestly, I can't even. It's something like when when you have that God moment and stuff, that no matter how you try to explain it to people, you can't get it out. It's like, but it's what you don't understand. Because I know what could happen. I know what could have happened. Do you understand what I mean?
Right. Wow.
And that's why I'm so blessed, man. I didn't do anything different than anybody else, and a lot of them are not still even here today.
Now that's saying something. That's saying something because we've lost some brilliant, talented, mega talented artists.
And
that real success, that I want to be. Woo! I get so nervous now when I see some of the young ones get really like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and oh my God, Nicki Minaj and all. And I see them get so much success, I get nervous. I don't even know these people, but I do. I get nervous. I'm like, oh my God, we got to make sure we pray for them because it doesn't end well. Have you ever seen it end well?
Well,
it's very rare. It's very rare. You look at somebody like that it ended well. You have to go back to like Alina Horn, or like
you don't know what she went through. She lost her son.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard. I say that what they have, that the fourth wall is broken down, so they don't have today as many restrictions because y'all had to be a certain way to be able to move you. I think these days, like, they would have never co-signed a WAP song, back in the day.
Wait a minute. What broke my heart, and I'm like, tell you something. Okay. I love Cardi B in her place. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't watch pornography with my children.
Right.
That's where, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing, that Gypsy Rose Lee, Josephine Baker group of people. That's what's happening right now, and that's fine. But when Atlantic Records tweeted out, what did we do to get so lucky to have Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion together and make this record for us? Man, it blew me back. And I don't have any, it's not a curiosity type of thing. I'm like, did the fuck y'all just say that? Y'all had everybody from Aretha Franklin. What made you so lucky to have her? All the way. You should, if you're going to say that, say the whole lineup.
Yeah.
Ruth Brown. But you're going to sit up here and say, how did y'all get so fortunate to have these two ladies? I'm like, Wow.
Mhm.
I was like, these girls can do this by themselves. They don't even need y'all to
Ooh,
do what.
baby.
Now that's true. Let me ask you this. Now you've done some brilliant. As a matter of fact, we just played before you came on your song with Christopher Williams, right? Is there anybody that you have not yet done a duet yet that you would like to do duet with, male or female? Okay, there's crickets there.
No, I was saying with anybody. I don't even know because I'm different now.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know.
Mm. Nice.
All
Nice.
right, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Would you do any TV, Mickey? Would you do a project that you know, a series, or you know, would you do?
Yeah,
You would.
yeah,
That would be
absolutely.
dope.
I'm working in that direction now. I'm some sort of over this whole thing. Of I like to perform live because I'm an artist. Like I'm a performing artist, so I'm like gonna do that. You know, but I'm sort of getting. I'm 60, kids. I'm sort of over a lot of shit with the
Oh my
with the
God.
the age
60 looks good.
weird ass people like want to take my money. It's like I'll stab you, boy. You better move on. It's like I'm not for if you're not in the top of the food chain, it's real hard. It's more than hard. If you want a microphone, it's like, oh, microphone. What you need a microphone for? You sing so good, you don't need a microphone. Anyway, I can't do none of that. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
But 60.
this is a
Well,
chest.
the new 60s.
Okay,
Yeah, new 60.
can I give you a what? A coin? What kind of coin? Look at my purse.
So, Mickey, the people are saying that you look amazing, which you are looking amazing.
You can
Everybody is just giving you kudos. Everybody loves you, loves your music. Um, even though I've always, again, I've always been a Miki Howard fan, listening back and really inundating myself with your music this week has given my respect for your vocals a rebirth. And I said that I said myself, I don't know whether or not you would find it a compliment or an insult, but underrated, and you deserve the highest accolades. Your voice is powerful, and what you do with it is amazing. And thank you. And if
thank
I got
you.
some flowers I could give you right now, you couldn't get it through the internet, but I would give you all the flowers in the world.
Well, you're so kind, and I appreciate that, and the whole
Yeah.
9 yards.
And but 60, you look
Yeah.
25, girl.
That's why they're mad at us, because we're so damn magical and we don't crack. So for this young lady to sit here talking about she's 60, and I get it, because but showbiz can make you feel like you're 120 when you're actively involved. We're talking 4 decades. This G has 4 decades in the game, and she's still
Yes.
standing. And honestly, I really do. I got some ideas, Mickey. And probably gonna be reaching out to you soon. Just got some ideas.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm just sitting over here playing with my grandbabies.
Yes. Well,
How many grandbabies you got?
people are
4.
saying
You got 4
flowers.
grandbabies?
Uh-huh.
Girls, boys, which both
I
what?
have 2 boys and 2 girls.
I met one of them, actually. I met one of them. The
Justice,
little,
I'm sure.
oh yes, the little. Oh my God, little cutie pie.
He goes everywhere with me. He's something.
How old is he now?
He just turned 8.
Wow, nice. And who you loving up on? I'm getting in your business right now. Who you loving up on, Mickey?
Mickey. I mean, I can't possibly be bothered with this bullshit out here. But oh my God. No, I went to the stage where the guys think you're a sugar mama, and it's like, oh, boo. Still come on. No, she's not that. I don't care
Mm-mm.
how old I get. I ain't paying all of that. I can't do that.
No.
And then you go to this stage where, it's just like, I just don't feel it. I just don't. I'm good. I had enough sex, honey, to last me a long time. I mean, I was young and beautiful and I sexed. I had fun. I did my thing. I got married. It didn't work. I got unmarried. I had a boyfriend. I had again.
But see, you still are beautiful, and you're in that tricky area where you're still beautiful, so you're going to attract a lot of the young ones, but you don't really want the young ones. You want, like, so that's that tricky age right now because of the way you present.
Yeah, I know who's waiting for me.
Okay.
I know someone is. I know he's an amazing person that loves God, and that he probably been married and his wife has passed on or something, and he just loves to travel, and I know who he is. It's just that I have to. I don't know him personally, like I don't know, but I know what it is now, and that's what you gotta know. You gotta know what it is, what it's gonna feel like for you, what you want it to feel like. I know what that is, and I know who it is in my heart, but I don't know. I've not seen it yet.
Okay. Well, then you just keep speaking it into existence, and he's gonna show up and knock on that door.
I think they show up when you do.
When you're ready. When you're ready.
I think I know the moment I walk out the door that I know, because how I'm feeling about myself, who I am, where I'm solid, and I'm not gonna attract anything that's not solid.
Stay right there. Folks are going in this chat.
Yeah, right. Hearts, and they're sending you flowers, Miki. Fire signs, like they agree with everything you said. I know you're looking for a husband, but you might find a wife. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just put that out there.
I think everybody should have a wife.
That's what I'm saying.
I used to want a wife when I had all those kids. I was like, I need a wife. Shit. Wait a minute. But I think women, I would never do that, because I think women deserve every fucking thing. If you can't give them everything, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Because I think I mean really, if I had a woman, oh my God, I'd have to give her everything.
Nice.
Yep.
You did a song, I think Fed Up.
Yeah.
Okay, Fed Up. Did you? First of all, let me ask you this, because I've always been curious, because I'm a lyric queen. I love lyrics. I love phrasing. I love all of that. So, and you have some of the most impeccable records with your phrasing is incomparable. All right, real talk. So, how many songs were your pen game? Can we talk about that for a second? Because I often, sometimes I think I'm relating to folks through their pen game. Things that they write about. So, Fed Up, did you write that?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. That's some powerful shit.
Yeah.
That's some powerful shit.
It makes me think about the biopic and what you shared with the world, in that your experience with domestic violence.
Right.
And then that song was so clear, it was just amazing. And thank you for that also.
Well, I appreciate you liking that, man. It was personal to my friend who I just went in the studio and cut it like really quickly because it's on my head. I'm like, with my friends Alvin and Calvin, whatever, they did the music, and I'm like, yeah, I need to just say this real quick, because I can't when you can't necessarily put into words on the phone or text messages, and you need to reiterate something. There's nothing better than a good song. Put that on and just walk out the room,
For sure. That was a very late. I was like, "Ooh, okay."
And it goes with the climate today. We ought to be fed up.
Yeah.
Facts. I was listening to that, as JaVonne says. I have a lot of your stuff already in rotation in my iPod. So when I stick it on and just have it playing in the house, and it's always fun because there's certain cuts that you have. And if Mo is home, she'll be like, "Woo, that's my cut right there." And
I know she likes Ain't Nobody Like You.
Oh yes, yes, and that one was on. We both in here. I'm not singing, she's singing. So it's like, that was such a. We have great times in the house singing some of your stuff. Real talk. Like she definitely loves that one. I think she wants to do it too at some point. But yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure. Did you write that one?
No.
Okay.
Lamel Humes wrote that. He's the one that wrote "Come Share My Love," and we did a lot of songs together, he and I. And that is Rick James. Most of his band is playing on "Come Share My Love" and "Ain't Nobody Like You." Stone City Players, baby.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
that's why they were so funky.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay,
absolutely.
See, I'm a line of note reading there, so I didn't know that one now. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, your music catalog is just crazy.
Yeah, we was teasing them before you came on, and they was going crazy in the chats talking about some. Oh, I remember that one, and then JaVonne hit him with the Strange Fruit, and it was like,
oh, see, nobody ever plays that, and I think that is oh my God, we did that album with David Foster. And Lamel Humes, H.B. Barnum did arrangements. We had the guys from Jackie Gleason's band, from the Jackie Gleason show. I mean, the guys. I wanted the best guys, the guys that played the originals. And things. What is all of that?
I didn't hear it.
I heard some male voice or something, like a TV or something.
Is the FBI listening? What did I say?
Could be. If they're listening, they probably listening because of us, Miki.
Okay.
Before you come on, we talking about all kinds of stuff. So
okay. Well, I don't know, honey. I'm innocent. I don't do anything. Nothing.
She just got here.
Yeah. What was I telling you now? I forgot.
You were talking about the gentleman from the Jackie Gleason show and how when you do things you want it tight.
We had the last few living guys from Billie Holiday that played with her. We had oh my gosh, I love that record because they are so good. And we recorded it at Capitol Records in LA, and it was the best time ever.
Miki, we play a game on this show. It's called Rapid Fire, and it's a word association game, and it gives folks a chance to peek behind the veil. We'll say a word, and then you say what immediately comes to mind. There's no screening or censorship. You can say whatever comes to mind. The first thing that pops in your head, just go. Like I'll say a word, then you say what pops in your mind. I'll get my turn, and then JaVonne will get her turn. You want to play?
Okay.
All right, cool. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Love.
Hate.
Men.
Women.
Community.
People.
Music.
Me. I know it's gonna say I'm retarded at the end. Go ahead.
Church.
Ugh. Yuck. Ew. Go ahead.
Sex.
Memories.
JaVonne, you up.
All right. Lyrics.
Oh, work.
Musical.
Genius.
Billie Holiday.
My mama.
Money.
Tragedy.
Shaka Khan.
Girlfriend.
Personality.
Ugh. People don't have it.
But we try. Thank you so much.
like, ooh.
You are the bomb.com. And let me just tell you that we do play Mickey Sings Billy all the time, and it can be heard on our 24-hour radio station. We have an internet radio station. It is WJBR Internet Radio, and it is fully licensed.
I'm trying to get light. Go ahead.
Yeah. And
Like,
it is,
I don't know the stupid old phone these kids got.
yeah, there you go. There you go. We can see.
Tell me I was in the dark like that. I kept trying to turn off.
Because Mickey, we will take you any which way we can get you.
Oh.
In the light, in the dark, in the corner, in the booth, in the back, in the, that's we just happy to have you on the show. And we're wondering if you would be happy or if you would indulge us in giving us a drop. Drops for this show and drops for our radio station.
What do you want me to say?
Hi, this is Miki Howard, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Hello, this is Miki Howard, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
I like that. Okay, and if you could give us a drop for the radio station, and the call is WJBR Internet Radio.
Okay. This thing is on my phone. WJBR Internet Radio.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, this is Miki Howard, and you're listening to WJBR Internet Radio.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh, here comes background Betty.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute now. Somebody, the lady in the house. Uh-oh.
Crazy.
That's my friend.
Hey,
Hello,
Hey,
Neva. How you doing, sugar?
I'm good. How are you? You look beautiful.
Oh, you do too. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
Aw.
How you been?
Excellent. Enjoying my rest.
Okay. All right now. Okay. Me too.
I know it's bad, but
It's not. I get it. I understand completely what you mean. Yeah.
mhm.
It's been
Enjoying my kids
Uh-huh.
and grandkids a little bit,
Yeah.
Like I try to explain, you don't have time usually to make friends that you see every day or talk to and I've been talking to people and seeing, not really seeing, but you know what I mean? It's building up our friendships and things like that, it's so cool. I mean, we actually have time to talk. I talked to Shirley Murdoch the other day, man.
Exactly. Who? You said to Shirley?
Yes.
What's she doing?
Wow.
She's doing great. They used to be my prayer warrior. That's what I call her. Shirley, you need to pray for me, girl. You need to pray.
That means I could hold you down. I'll call you so we could chit chat.
Yeah, it's good now. We're home.
All
We
right.
ain't gotta run and get on the plane.
I know, right? Okay.
It's only gonna be a bit longer. So as much as people, I know everybody's tired now, but I say, you know what? You better enjoy these next few months and stay home and stay to yourself and do what you got to do.
Exactly.
And build up your immune system and your relationships and catch up on your reading and studying. You don't even have to read the Bible no more. Come on TV. Just
Exactly.
I love it.
Okay.
It's just great. It's wonderful. They have all these great lectures on YouTube.
Yeah. For sure.
Fine for anything. How you doing, Mo?
I'm good. I was up crocheting till very late. So I heard babe. I was like, what happened? I was like, she won't be. I was like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God. On the show. And I was like, I ran in looking nuts for you.
Look, that's why I love your braids.
Thank you. Thank you. I like you too. I like them. My girl is good, man.
That's a good job.
Easy
That's the
breezy.
best thing to do now.
Yeah. I love you, babe. And
Love
I'll
you too,
talk to you
sweetie.
soon, okay?
Okay, call me up. I'm around.
All right, baby. Mwah. Bye, Jay.
All right, sweetheart. Talk to you later.
Let's go.
She comes in with her doggy.
Come on. Hey,
Poo poo.
you eating?
Yep, that's our background, Betty. aka Monifa. So Miss Howard, I just wanted to let you know that anytime you're doing anything or you're bored and you want to say hi, you just let us know. You got my email address. You're in contact with Terez and Mo and Ulysses. You know, now you have both of my email addresses now, and you can just say, hey, what y'all doing, and you can come on the show.
You want to promote something?
Thank you.
Because I know you got a national and international audience. So if you want to promote something, holla at your girls. Let us know. No question.
Anytime.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Because
Love
you know what I didn't get into, because they don't let me really talk about it too much on the show. Ulysses and Terez over here, they get on me a lot about, okay, since we're family now, I have to tell you, I'm a shockaholic, and I am to the from the rooter to the tutor.
It's completely understandable.
Wait, Monifa heard me, I think. But look, I know that you're good friends with her. At least that's what your movie said.
She's not giving her any messages.
No. I didn't ask that.
That's why we friends.
I'm just saying.
I don't get in her business.
Exactly.
And she don't get in mine.
Exactly.
People say, why y'all don't sing together? Because we don't want to fuck each other up. She said this is serious. That's serious to her. You know, she's serious about, like, we don't play cards because she takes the game too serious. We don't, you know. She's serious, honey. And if anything goes wrong, it's gonna be Miki on the chopping block. And I can't be fighting with my sister.
That's right. That's right. And I don't want you to take back any messages.
You go through the proper channels.
That's it.
Her on here. I made that mistake once. I said, I told someone, I'll ask her about it. They bugged me and got mad at me and the whole 9 yards. Like, listen, that's why we friends.
See, I'm not asking you none of that. I just want you to know that being that I'm a shockaholic and you know what your girl can do, I love you too. I love you too. I just had to confess it to you. That's all.
Hey, watch this.
Yo.
Oh gosh.
Yo, she don't want no part of that.
Shout out to the legendary Miki Howard.
Miki Howard.
Love you, Miki. See, love you, Miki. And quite like Shaka, love you, Miki. Thank you, y'all.
And with that, yo, we have gone over almost an hour. She is dope. She is dopeness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That had to be the funniest shit ever now. I know. I got tears in my eyes from that. Thank you, Miki. We love you, Miki. Yo,
exactly. And with that, we're going to end the show because we are a half an hour over almost. And it was a wonderful day. I think we have Dr. Cheryl Thomas coming on Wednesday night to discuss COVID vaccines. So make sure you check in with that one. Love y'all.
Love you too. Peace. Have a good Saturday.
Hi, everybody. You're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. This is Melba Moore.
Still in the basement, no longer alone, with my homegirl Terez on the microphone. Music, politics, or just chatting it up. Brunch in the basement, see, that's what's up. You never know who might run through. Legendary artist or someone brand new. You miss a lot when you miss one day. At least that's what I heard somebody say. But But it doesn't really matter what whoever says. It's always a good show with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Brunch in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. Yeah. Let's see who we got today.
Come on, everybody's a friend in my head. I already know everybody.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be good.
One day I'll tell you about me and Shaka Khan, but you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but she doesn't know anything about it. But anyway. No, she doesn't. She wasn't even there actually. But anyway.
All our bosses though, Jay. Like, she's got our ears and
I'm gonna send y'all some. I'll definitely get an address. I'll send y'all out.
You can send me some cologne, because I mean, you know, yeah. Just in case I should meet Shaka Khan, I want to smell really, you know, nice.
Oh God.
Okie dokie, babe. Whatever you say.
The time, so
and we thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you. This part, that little piece, I'm just gonna keep and play it all the time for myself. But no, I'm just teasing.